Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode of Dadcraft Plays That Minecraft Game. I had to think for a second in my brain what it was that I was playing. Oh, man. That's the way it works, I guess. Man, we got lots of work to do today. We don't have time to be standing around here looking at the camera. So, in our last episode, the last time we were together, we went and made a portal in the Nether to our place. I was just looking around for a journey map thing, but we're playing vanilla, so we don't have those. But we made like a thing. What's it called? A tunnel to the not a tunnel, another portal. Oh my goodness, through the Nether to our ocean monument. And then the plan is very soon. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But we're gonna see if we can't take that thing over. But in the meantime, we have work to do today. So let's get some things squared away, because, first of all, the bulk of my buildings are kind of down here in the village, and I've still got that little setup up there. So I'd like to get some of that moved, if I possibly could, down here into sort of the village proper. We still have some more work to do here. I was thinking about some little odds and ends. We'll work on, I don't know, we might work on some of that stuff today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But one thing that I want to get squared away, and I need to get all the outsides of these things done, is I've just done a little bit of digging out in here. Just a little tiny bit. Nothing too crazy. But I want to make like a little storage area down here. And it's not going to be the ultimate storage area, for our base, because this is not, certainly not our permanent base setup. But I'm going to get some polished andesite. That might work. Maybe some stone bricks. Yeah. Okay, and let's see if we can't doctor this place up a little bit. And it's going to be a little, I don't know, not really irritating, but it's going to be a little, I don't know. It's not going to be some huge area, that's for sure. So let's get some, let's just fill all this in right now with polished andesite like that. And we can do the same thing here. Okay, yeah, alright, and then let's get, I'm hoping I don't bust through. I don't think I will. Yeah, right there's the surface, which is fine. That's exactly how we want this to be. Okay, and then we'll just fill all this in, and at least make it look halfway decent. Hopefully we're not going to bust through. Yeah, I knew it. That's okay. We can probably fix that if we want to. We'll go out and sort of terraform around this thing and make it look halfway decent. Yeah, let's get these out of here. Okay. Okay, awesome. Alright, and now we'll have to go outside in just a second and figure out what we're going to do there. I'm a little nervous about the roof. I might be okay with it being, well, no, I'm probably not okay. We probably need to do something a little bit different here. But I have a couple plans on how we want to sort of make this place look kind of cool. So when I was a kid, the house I grew up in sort of rural Pennsylvania, is where I grew up in. And the house that I lived in as a kid had a basement, as most houses in Pennsylvania, PA. If you're actually from there, that's what you call it. No one ever really says Pennsylvania. You say, "Oh, I'm from PA." But anyway, I don't know if I need that. I don't probably need that. But anyway, the house that I grew up in PA, it had a basement. Oh, I like that a lot. Let's go and like bust up. But in the basement, my father had dug out, we always called it the cellar. It wasn't the basement. It was like this little room that was sort of dug out behind the house into, oh yeah, that looks good, into the, like into the ground underneath the house. Like the back of the house kind of sloped. Let me see if I can define it. Like, say this is the house, right? The ground behind the house kind of sloped up the hill. So my father went right to the edge of the house and dug like a little, I don't know, cellar. Some people might refer to it as like a root cellar, because it's actually dirt. And in that little cellar is where my mom and dad kept like all of the canned vegetables that my mom would can, and potatoes stayed down there because it was cool all the time. You know, it didn't need refrigeration, and that stuff did great. So we had this little cellar, and that's sort of like this idea that I want to go for here. So I'm going to get this torch and at least get one torch in here. We're going to have to make some more, obviously. But I want to have like a little storage area here. Now let's go out here. We have dirt. And let's see how we can sort of terraform this thing to make it look like it was supposed to be here. Like that. Doesn't have to be anything too bad. Just a little bit of coverage. Okay, let's go up here and sleep through the night. And then we'll figure out how we're going to light this area. We're probably going to use glowstone. I think glowstone is okay. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. That'll work. We'll just get a piece of glowstone and sort of stick it in the floor somewhere, something like that. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. We may even have some. 1, 2, 4. I think that might be enough. Certainly don't want like creepers or anything to spawn in there. That would not be good. Okay, so let's head over here and we'll see if we can't put... Oh man, I love the way that that hill kind of backs up to the edge of that. That's so cool. Okay. It's 4 wide. It's not very wide, but I think that'll be okay. And how about, can I just put like the light maybe here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be plenty. I mean, I'm okay with it if it's being like, if it's a little dark down in here. I don't really know what to do with the roof. Let's see, do I have maybe some... spruce logs, maybe? I don't have any more. Hopefully 5 will be enough. We'll see. And what we'll do is we'll just put a beam that sort of runs like across, maybe like right here. Put a beam up there. Perfect. Okay, just so it looks like it's got a little bit of support holding this dirt up there. I mean, I don't know how great that looks, but it's a little something at least. Okay, so now we just need to make chests. So let's get a full, all of these, and we'll make 8 chests. And I'm thinking we need... So maybe on this wall here, one of the cool things about 1.13 is you can now go like this. Whoops. And you don't have to use like a combination of trapped and, you know, whatever, singles. And that won't open. Okay. Okay, that'll work. And then let's get maybe... Let's see, do we have any stairs out here? If we have some stairs, we can maybe put those in there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, get this chest. We'll get these guys. Okay, make some more chests, and then we'll put these stairs in. Okay, let's go like so. Nope. And let's get one more. Okay, perfect. All right, so if we go down here and we can do, you know, something like this, this, that, and that. Okay, that works for me. And let's get our chests, and we'll go like this, this, and that. Okay, so now we have lots of storage space for items. We have to think about what we want. So I'm thinking maybe things like cobblestone can go in here. Yeah, I mean, we have lots of area, so we can do maybe netherrack in here. Okay, and then maybe we'll do andesite, diorite. Okay, in there. And then, of course, we'll do granite in there as well if we have some. Let's go over here and see what we've got going on in this chest. See if we can get some stuff out of here. Get that. There's andesite. We got sand. We have gravel. Dirt. Diorite. Okay. And I mean, I know it's not like the greatest storage system to end all storage systems, but at least we get them out of like the general area. So we could put that in there. We could put that polished andesite in there. And I'm not too worried about how it's actually put together. Like maybe I'll put sand in here. Put gravel in here. Maybe gravel and dirt in there. Okay. And then maybe down here it can be like all crafted items. I'll put this in there. Cobble and stone can go in that same one. So then at least we'll know if we have it. So, and then in that bottom chest there can be all of like the crafted, like these things. Right? We also need one for wood, obviously. But like all of this stuff can go maybe in that guy. Okay. Every once in a while I hear that fire burning. I think it's a creeper sneaking up on me. Gives me a little mini heart attack. Okay, so if we go down here, this is cobblestone, so we can put regular stone in there as well. Down here are crafted items. So this guy, all these guys. And I don't know if that's even going to be enough, but we'll see. Okay, and then we need one for wood, and we can put all of our different kinds of wood that we have in there. These are slabs. These are going to go down here. Okay, and then wood up there, and then we need like a area for like things, right, that we need. We can put... Do we want to consider grass or glass crafted? I think we do. And then we need like a goodies chest, right? So all of the stuff that we actually care about like long term. What's the one with gravel? Right here. We'll put the flint in there. And then we'll have also like an organics or something like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we're not trying to go in for some like insane, highly optimized storage system. We're just trying to get something so we don't have random chests laying around. And I kind of like this idea of like this root cellar type deal. We'll put this in here. We need a mob drops chest. How about right here, mob drops? So bones, that. Okay, rotten flesh. These walls go here. These go here. Okay. Where's the glass? Those can go there. What did I do with the flint? Flint I put with the gravel. Okay. And then I'm going to consider that goodies. And then we need... Do we have an empty chest at all? No. Okay. So we'll put this stuff in there as well. Okay? This thing? Nah. I don't care anything about it. And we're going to throw it away. Okay, you can go over there. That guy goes there. Those shears go over there. Let's go up here and see what else we can grab. I mean, we can slowly migrate all the items over there. I don't want it to be... I'm actually going to bring my bed with me. Okay, and then we'll grab like all the dirt. We'll grab this mob stuff, this guy, that guy. Granite, good. I don't really need some of this stuff. Sandstone. Redstone we can take with us. Lapis we can take with us. Coarse dirt, maybe. Flint, that. Okay, that. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, this is going to be a good start. I don't want to spend the entire episode just literally running back and forth here. Because that's not going to be very cool, and technically it's just filling up storage. But I want to just sort of walk through what we're doing there. So this can all go in there, all the dirt. These are the different kinds of like igneous blocks. They could go in there. Coarse dirt can go in there. Wood, we don't have anything. Made items. Oh, there is an empty chest there. Maybe this guy can be... like this stuff. Okay. And then this guy can be mob drops. Okay. Yeah. And then this guy can be goodies. Okay. And this is a mob drop. Okay. And then sandstone. We can put wherever we put the sand. Like right there. Okay. Alright, so awesome. So now we have a little bit of a storage system going on. Flint in here? No, flint goes with the gravel right there. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a storage system, and that means we can kind of clean up. By the way, we're also going to put this guy like right here in the middle of the floor. That's fine. Yeah, we can come in here and we can sleep. Okay. Only sleep at night. We'll have to make sure we set our spawn point because now we've busted our bed up. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time running back and forth here, cleaning up all of these items. And then I need to take stock of my items that I've got, sort of my inventory, because I'm a little worried that I don't have enough of something that I want. We need to make some sort of, I've been sort of thinking about this, some sort of like mob farm or something over here to start producing some drops. And I was thinking maybe we could work on that today if we have some time. I'm not sure exactly how I want to make it though, so we may have to sort of figure it out. I have a bit of an idea. I think I'm just going to go like one of those classic Minecraft designs that sort of worked forever. We're going to go super high up in the air. We probably won't be able to see it. We'll put it over the water or something like that, so we don't have to worry about lighting up as much torches. We get super high up there, and we'll make like a platform, and then just like one of those old school like T style mob spawners. I don't think I have enough materials to even get started on it though. We will grab any dirt that we have. Coarse dirt. This we can bring. Those. That. All of these different things we can move over there. Oops. Yeah, don't bring you. And there's some of that stuff. And we are going to have like some stuff that's not going to translate. Oh, okay, now let's go sleep through this night and set our spawn point. So let me go off camera and get all of this stuff cleared out and moved over and sort of put in a place where we want it to be. There's a torch here. How about we put that like right there? Perfect. Okay, let's sleep through the night real quick. Okay. And then we'll go down here, and I'll start placing all these items. All right, so let me do a little bit of this work, and then I'll bring you back in just a second, and we'll see if we can at least identify where we're going to build a mob spawner, and maybe sort of get working on it. I don't know. I mean, I would like it to be somewhat close, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I really wish I could find like a zombie spawner or something like that in the neighborhood, because not only do I need mob drops. Not even a zombie spawner, a skeleton spawner would be ideal. But not only do I need mob drops, I also need stuff to enchant, right? So I need experience as well. Alright, so let me get this stuff done. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So I was sort of kicking around the idea that we would build a mob farm, or at least start a mob farm in this episode. But you know what? I don't think we're going to. And I'll tell you why. I thought that maybe down the road we would have an area that would have like all of the farms. I don't need that anymore. We'd have all of the farms. There we go. Clean all that out. By the way, all these chests and stuff is gone from up here, which is pretty awesome. So my plan is eventually to have like a more modern area, like an industrial complex maybe, that will have all the different farms in a very small footprint, as small a footprint as we can get them. So we could just kind of hang out over there, and all of our stuff will just come rolling in, and we won't have to worry about, you know, having a farm at this base, having a farm at the other one, wherever we might end up being. So I think that's a good idea. So what we're going to do, though, is I was thinking that having a source of fuel, I was trying to think what would like a fishing village potentially have? And I was thinking, you know, I was standing here looking at these big spruce trees, and I was thinking, you know, if they maybe build ships here, not only do they do fishing, but maybe they also build ships, you know, big tall trees like this would be a valuable commodity. And I also thought maybe because, you know, they've got lots of land and some forest land, but lots of cleared out land, that maybe something like charcoal. So not only do they produce fish, but because they're growing these big trees, you know, they're going to have waste and things like that, and perhaps charcoal could be another one of this village's products. So I thought, you know what, I don't know if you've ever seen like old school charcoal ovens, but I think they're pretty cool looking. They look, you know, kind of like, I don't know, there's different shapes, but there is sort of a shape that kind of looks like a beehive, or like one of those coke ovens, if you ever seen that. And we're going to see if we can't make one of those today. So we need to get some parts built. I did a little bit of mining. I ended up with 24, I don't know how many diamonds I found, like 17 or something like that. I had to make a diamond pickaxe So I had 24 when I loaded everything in the chest, and now I have 21, which isn't too bad. I need a bunch of this. Yeah, let me grab some wood as well. And then we're going to make some chests. I don't really know how many we need, but let's make a good many. That is probably not enough. Let's make a couple more. Just 2 more I think is probably going to be enough. Let's make them all. Why not? And we could go like this and make sticks, and then we'll make some more sticks, and then we're good to go. Okay. So we need to make 4 hoppers, I think. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can go like so. Right? And make a bunch of hoppers. I think that's going to be enough. I also need to make a couple droppers. So let's make 1, 2. Okay. And then I want to make 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. I want to make a comparator. Okay. And then I want to make a repeater. Like so. Okay. So comparator, repeater, a bunch of hoppers, a dropper. I have some hoppers. I have a furnace, redstone, torch, a little bit of redstone. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. This can go away, and these guys can go away. Okay, and then I just need some sort of building block. Where am I, like, polished andesite? Let's just get one of those is all I really need. And we're going to come back in just a second. So let's go see if we can put this thing in. Is it nighttime? Yes, of course it is. So I've been messing around a little bit, doing some stuff. And I've built one of these little charcoal farms up here already, but I don't want just one. I think we want 2, because, at least to me, you know, why have one when you could build 2? Not that I'm really worried, but I just want to, I'm thinking more of like from an aesthetic standpoint than anything else. Let's get one of our chests here, and then we can put this guy right here. Okay, so a chest. And that's essentially our input chest. So here's the build. So instead of like walking you through what we've got going on there, I think what I'm going to do is just build another one. It's 2 more, I think. Yeah. And then we need to go 2 deep. And I think we might even need some extra blocks cleared out here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I just want to take a look at this, make sure I've got my positioning set up right. Okay, so yeah. So the first thing we want to do is take our droppers that we made and take these guys. I want to say, let me just make sure I've got this lined up properly. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go like right here and then shift click to get another one going on like that. And then we want to take some hoppers. Is that the way this thing works? Yeah. Right? Yep, so we want a... Let me see how we want to go. I think we want to go this way. We want a hopper facing into this dropper right there. And then we want another one facing like that. Okay? And then I believe on top of that guy, yeah, the front one, like so, we're going to lay in a furnace. So let's put our furnace in right here. Okay? Then we're going to come up here and we're going to put a hopper facing in right there. And on top of this guy, I'm going to put a double chest, okay? And then on top of the furnace here, we're going to also shift-click and put a deal, okay? And then we want to come off of this hopper right here that feeds into the dropper, and we're going to put in a comparator, and we're going to put in a solid block, and then a piece of redstone, like so, and then we're going to come around here, and we're going to put a repeater facing into this guy on full delay. Okay? Yeah, and that's it. So now we have essentially an automatic, and we can fill in all these extra blocks that we don't need. Yeah. Okay, so let's just dig out this block right here so we can kind of see what's happening. So what we do is we need some wood. It doesn't need to be very much. We might as well chop these down. We're going to be doing some clearing around here anyway, so chopping some wood down isn't going to be an issue. Okay, so we want to put 1 piece of fuel in here. And this guy's going to go and get dropped in the bottom of this thing. And the rest of our oak logs are going to go in there. Okay, so now these things are cooking. Now what's going to happen as soon as this guy produces an item, charcoal, right? Like right there, right? It's going to get sent down through the bottom into this hopper, which then is going to fire the comparator. You can see that's happening right there. And then this, so it fires a comparator, sends a redstone signal along, and we get a signal going into the side of that, which pushes that charcoal up through the droppers into this double chest, which then feeds itself back in to the furnace. We do need to make one small change here, and that is we don't want this hopper to fill up with 5 stacks of... I could probably put like that there. We don't want this hopper to fill up with 5 stacks of charcoal, right? We just want it to be... And I can cover up all of this stuff. Yeah. So that's the only thing that's on the surface. Oh, I just fell off the thing. So the reason we put that dirt in there, I don't know if I was clear. You know, my brain is not working great tonight for some reason. The reason that we put that... Oh, I want this to come... Did that go in the furnace? No. Where's it at? In there. Okay. I want to face the same way. So we want this guy to be, this chest to be right there. So we don't want this hopper to fill up with 5 stacks of charcoal. We want extra charcoal to show up in here, right? This is where we want it to be. So we should have, yeah. So we want to, so we block this hopper with 4 pieces of dirt, just kind of like a filler, because dirt won't go into the fuel slot of a hopper. Make sense? Yeah. So we will have a stack of charcoal in there, and that's it. Alright, so we could go here, and this one is set up the exact same way, exact same build, but you see that this guy has a bunch of charcoal, and we should start having some backlog here. Yeah, we're starting to get backlog there, which is exactly what we expect. And as soon as it uses one, it fills it back in. So this chest right here will eventually fill up with charcoal as long as we keep feeding it food. Wood, not food. Yeah. Alright, so now, let's go get some building materials, because we want to surround this little setup that we have here with something that appears to be like a coke oven or like a charcoal oven. So in real life, what they do is they take wood and pack it into like a oven. It's usually made out of, I don't know, clay, or maybe it could be out of cinder blocks or whatever it might want to be. But they pack it clear full, so there's very little air space in there. And then they start a fire. And they smother that fire, and they starve that fire of oxygen. So it's just a little bit of oxygen trickling into the fire. And essentially what it does is it burns all the wood, but it doesn't burn it up into ashes. It turns it into carbon, and that's charcoal. So, you know, if you're getting charcoal for your barbecue grill, or, you know, whatever that might be, that's what you got going on there. So let's get some of these. Let's get some of those. Let's also get some of our coal, and maybe we can go like this and make a couple coal blocks. We'll make all these. Why not? Okay. And I should have a crafting bench up there. Alright, what else do I need? I don't need... Maybe some polished andesite? I have a little bit of andesite here. Alright, do I have any stairs? I've got a couple. Got some fences. Okay. I have some half slabs. Yeah, alright. Now let's go see if we can throw a build together quick. Okay, I don't know what time. Yeah, we might have time to get it out. It's not going to be anything too crazy. I just want to have, like... Oh, you know what else we need? Hold on. Before we run up there, let's grab one more thing, and we'll try to knock all this out. Now, this episode might end up being a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but that's just kind of the way it is sometimes. We can put all that in there. I'm going to throw those guys in there, too. This goes in here. I'm going to keep all this dirt and sand, because we're going to have to do some terraforming. I want this. I want this. 1, 2, I don't know, we'll bring all of these. And then down in my tools chest, I should have a flint and steel. Okay. Because we want to have a fire, right? But we just don't, and there's, it can't burn up chests. So we can have a fire burning over here, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay. So let's go back over here to our dual little charcoal farms that we've got. And we're going to see if we can't build like a surround for them that gives us this idea that maybe we're standing at the front of like a coke oven. Okay. So if I go like maybe right here, take this guy out, and we'll put this in here. Okay. And then maybe we can dig this block and this block and this block. Maybe we have 2 of these like that. Okay. Perfect. All right, and then we'll dig like a ring around the outside of this whole thing. Okay, and then we're going to put in cobblestone. Okay, perfect. All right, and then I want to start sort of working this thing upwards. So maybe we do more cobblestone, like another ring, like that, so it's kind of square shaped. And then maybe we can get some stairs. Might as well just get a bunch of them. You know, who knows how many we might need. And we can kind of like make like this ring, like that's like the hearth maybe. Okay. And then I sort of want to go... Actually, what we'll do, maybe here, let's take that guy out. And let's put instead in a cobblestone slab, like that. So we should still be able to access that. Because that's where the fuel goes. That's where the stuff that we're actually going to burn ends up going. Okay, and then let's get our stairs back out. If I go over here and we kind of just make now like a thing. Okay. And then can I run... Okay. We don't want to put that there because I can't have a solid block. That's where the chest is, right there. Right? Yeah, chest is right there. Alright, so let's put it over here maybe. If I take out this, there's not like anything crazy going in anywhere. I can put a full block in maybe here. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be nighttime, which is not great. We're going to have to run down there and sleep through the night or fight off a million mobs. And then I could come up here and maybe put ourselves like a little smokestack type thing on top of that. Okay. And then I should be able to light this. You get out of the way, you come down. I should be able to light these, right? And I can still reach through and get access to the chest. It's not going to burn up because chests don't burn. And I can kind of come around the back here and feed it more charcoal if I want to. So let's do the same thing. Let's go sleep through the night real quick. And then we'll come back. Let's eat something on our way. Good grief. We're starving. I mean, I kind of like that. I almost feel like it needs to be... Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be... you know, too domed or anything like that. I mean, you could make a big one and just have that little thing inside, but that's going to be okay. And we're going to have two of them sitting up there, which is going to be pretty cool. Let's just go sleep through the night. And then we'll be able to finish this off really quick. We're going to build it the exact same way, make it look the same way for sure. Okay, so let's get out of here. Shut the door. Okay, here's a creeper that needs to get chopped. Okay. Alright, so let's go build this thing. I don't think we should need... I mean, that fire that we've got burning there should be good enough. So we're going to go over here, same way, right? And we're going to put in some of these magma blocks, excuse me. And then we're going to go like so. Okay, and then we're going to switch out and get cobblestone and put cobblestone all along there, like so. Okay, and then we're doing stairs. Nope, we want to go up another row of cobblestone, at least around this way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, and then we want to do stairs. Okay, and then... And actually we want to go back here and get rid of this stair, like that. Can I like do like some like craziness right here? Nope, guess not. Okay, that's right. Alright, you get out of there, and then we'll go like so. Okay, nice. All right, and then we want to put a full block back. No, we want to put a half slab here. This is how we're going to get access to the farm, right? Our little deal. Put that guy right there. Perfect. And then I think we're going to put stairs like so. No, not like that. And then this guy's going to be a full block. And then we're going to put our two little guys coming up like that. Okay, and then we just have to light this. So we have this big like wall. So we obviously need to terraform this down, which I'm not too worried about. We got plenty of room there. We just need to like sort of sneak out like this and go pew, pew. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So now we've got these two coke ovens that are going to look like they're burning up here forever, which I think is an awesome thing. And now the last thing we need to do, and I'll work on this off camera. We'll see if we can't work this out. You know, we may have to figure out how we're going to handle the beach here. I sort of want to collect this sand, though. This is a valuable resource. So I think the last thing we need to do, I mean, we're long in this episode, and I don't want to keep you too long. I've already kept you maybe too long the way it is. So maybe we'll see what the finished product is going to look like in tomorrow's episode. Okay. And then if we go like something like this. Yeah. And then we come down. I don't really need it to be that wide. Maybe one more. Okay, we'll take out some of this. Okay, and then I think what we're going to do is I'm going to fill all this in because I don't want... Oops. More dirt. And then we'll fill this in across the bottom like so. And now we sort of have like a base, right? Now it's just a matter of sort of feathering that out a little bit. I think what we're going to have is this path, because we have to get over there to our nether portal. I think what we're going to do is end up like making a path along the water. Might even put a dock in or something like that. Who knows? It might look kind of cool. But I think if nothing else, this will be sort of like a retaining wall, which will work out pretty good. Right, we might even have to go one more higher. You know, it's one of those things you just sort of have to work out, you know, kind of on your own. And we sort of actually want this to go up this like this, right? Like that, maybe? Might want to make this like too wide. Let's just put in the rest of this dirt real quick. So at least we can get a shot of what this thing's going to look like. Okay. So let's not look down here because we're going to have to work this out. You know, it's going to take a little bit of time. I'll work on that between the episodes though, so it looks like it's going to be halfway decent. But here we go. So we've got these two coke ovens going up here. And as long as we can feed them fuel, these things will run automatically. And this is where the fuel goes, in the back of both of these. And then the goodies, we can reach through the fire and get access to this chest through the fire. So, man, that looks pretty good. I'm down with that for sure. Let's throw a... Just to make sure we don't have any mob issues over here. Let's throw a couple torches down. So there we go. Can we get like a half-decent shot there? Yeah, like that right there. That looks pretty good. So let's spin around here and go like so. Now it looks like I'm standing on the air, but we'll do like that. Man, I'm happy with what we accomplished today. So we really did two things. One is we got storage taken care of. Storage is a done deal now, which makes me happy. And we built these two super quick and easy, like sort of infinite charcoal farms where we just feed them with wood and charcoal comes out and we can get stacks on stacks. And that makes sense to me. You know, we've got a build that's going to be fishing, maybe shipbuilding, and if we've got shipbuilding, we're going to have excess material, which these guys are converting into charcoal and maybe selling it. So we'll have to sort of remember that. We do need to do a little bit of groundwork up here. Maybe we'll come and start tomorrow's episode with some of that stuff. We'll see. We never know what we might be getting into. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my 1.13 Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play Survival Series, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.